there, mathematicians, it's Justin again, and welcome to the Mia family reunion. Mia's family members have all been visiting and sharing strategies to help us with our multiplication and division facts. And today, we've all gathered together to celebrate with a fun game called Facts. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s. You're right, Mia. That is a big accomplishment. And check it out. Mia's mom and dad are here too. Wait, we missed some facts? What? Which ones? Oh, our ones and zeros. Oh, I forgot about those. Phew. They're going to help us with those facts right now, so we'll be ready to play the game. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to confidently multiply and divide with numbers from 0 all the way through 12. Make sure you have your guided notes ready as they include your facts game card. Let's get into it. Looks like Mia's dad, Max, has some warm-up problems for us. 1 times 5, 1 times 12, 9 divided by 1, and 6 divided by 1. You know, I feel like I've solved these problems before, but when? Pause and solve in your guided notes. Even though we haven't officially learned our ones yet, we already came across these problems while learning our other math facts. 1 times 5 is just one group of 5, so it equals 5. Or if we use skip counting for 1 times 12, we could skip count by 12 one time. It's just 12. Noticing a pattern here? Any number multiplied by 1 equals itself. And dividing 9 into one group means that it all goes into that one group, and we don't need to split anything up. So 9 divided by 1 equals 9, and 6 divided by 1 equals 6. Notice a familiar pattern? Any number divided by 1 also equals itself. Thanks, Max. We just mastered another fact family. Perfect timing. Here comes Mia's mom, Leah, with 2 equations for us to check out. 0 times 5 equals 0, and 5 times 0 equals 0. Mathematicians, using what you know about multiplication, why are the answers to these problems 0? Pause and record your thinking in your guided notes. So 0 times 5 is the same as having 0 groups of 5. And if I have 0 groups, well then I have nothing. So the answer is 0. And 5 times 0 means I have 5 groups, but why is the answer still 0? I may have 5 groups, but there's 0 or nothing in those groups. Any number multiplied by 0 will always equal 0. Whoa, check out these equations. 0 divided by 9 equals 0, and 9 divided by 0 equals error? That's not a number. What does that mean? Okay, let's look at 0 divided by 9 first. If I have 0 hamburgers, and I need to divide them into 9 groups, why is the answer 0? Because I didn't have any burgers to start with, right? Dividing nothing, or 0, into groups always means there's nothing in each group. So 0 divided by anything always equals 0. But why does dividing by 0 equal an error message? Pause here and record your thinking in your guided notes. Having 9 burgers and dividing them into 0 groups is the same as saying, take 9 burgers and divide them into nothing. Well, that's just not possible. If there aren't any groups to divide the amount into, then those 9 burgers have nowhere to go. Dividing by 0 is mathematically impossible. You're right, Leah. All this talk of burgers is making me hungry too. I'm gonna go divide 1 burger into 1 stomach, and then let's go over how the game facts works. Delicious. Okay, facts. Get your game board ready. If you've ever played bingo, it's just like that. And if you haven't, that's totally okay. Here's how it works. I'll call out a letter and a problem. And it's your job to solve the problem and then find the answer on your game board. The answer will be in the same column as the letter. So just mark it on your board. Let's try it out together. F 8 times 1. First, solve the problem. 8 times 1 equals 8. Then, find the answer on your game board. It'll be in the F column there. This first one counts in the game, so be sure to mark it. You can circle it, stamp it, color it, whatever you need to do to keep track. To win, you need to get 5 in a row, either vertically, that's up and down, horizontally, that's left to right, or diagonally, corner to corner. If you get 5 in a row, call out facts so we know you won. And keep in mind, you can always pause the video so you have time to solve the problem. Ready? A, 27 divided by 3. First, solve. 27 divided by 3 equals 9. Then, check the A column for the answer. Did you find it? Now mark it off. Here comes some more. Get ready to solve and mark them off on your board. C, 6 times 9. C, 66 divided by 6. T, 49 divided by 7. Did you get them all? You can pause or rewind if you need some more time. These next 3 are all in the S column. I'll read them all off, and then let's pause to solve. S, 10 times 11. S, 20 divided by 10. And S, 12 times 6. Pause here to solve, find, and mark all 3 on your game board. Let's keep it going. T, 40 divided by 8. Oh, Evan called facts. Let's check his board. Looks like he has a horizontal row of 5. Pause here to check. Did he mark the same answers you did? Oh, it looks like Evan marked 56 on his game board, but 6 times 9 doesn't equal 56. It does start with a 5, though. Remember, with 9s, the product's digits add up to 9, so that should actually be 54. Sorry, Evan, that was close. Almost a win, but not quite. So let's keep playing. A, 4 times 12. F, 6 times 0. Whoa, did you get facts too? How did everyone get 5 in a row at the same time? Let's check these answers. F, 0, because 5 times 0 equals 0. A, 48, because 12 times 4 equals 48. I used my 2s to help me with that one. C, 54, since 6 times 9 equals 54. T, 5, since 40 divided by 8 equals 5. Knowing my 4s helped me out there. And finally, S, 2, because 20 divided by 10 equals 2. That makes 5 in a row diagonally, corner to corner. Wait, Mia, did you print out the exact same game card for everyone? So that's why we all got facts at the same time. Great job, everyone. So, what did we learn today, besides the fact that we're all winners with our math facts? Well, now you know that any number multiplied or divided by 1 equals itself. Multiplying by 0 always equals 0, and dividing 0 by a number will also always equal 0, while dividing a number by 0 is mathematically impossible. You also know that Mia's family members are happy to share their strategies with you, so you're always welcome to revisit any of the math fact lessons before the unit assessment. Be sure to complete the practice questions and extension activities that go with this lesson to practice all of your math facts all together. Kind of like how all of Mia's family members are here to celebrate your hard work throughout these lessons. Remember, mathematicians, in math, as in life, practice makes progress. I'll see you next time. Hey.